Great day, everyone, and welcome to our presentation. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. We are going to tackle I Am Malala by M.U. Sapse and Diary of a Young Girl by Frank Annes. And we will doing this a scenario of teaching class. Good morning, class. Today we are going to talk about non-fiction literary. Okay, class. Last meeting, I assigned two non-fiction autobiographies and essay that needed to be discussed. The I Am Malala by M. Yusuf Say and Anne Frank's Diary of a Young Girl. First, who can tell me what's the I Am Malala all about? Anyone?
Teacher, I volunteer.
Yes, Miss Nama. Go ahead.
The summary of I Am Malala, the remarkable tale of a family uprooted by global terrorism, of the fight for girls' education, of a father who, himself a school owner, championed and encouraged his daughter to write and attend school, and of brave parents who have a fierce love for their daughter in a society that prizes sons.
Thank you, Miss Nama.
Ma'am,
Yes, Miss Refuerzo. Go ahead.
in addition to I Am Malala, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. Shot in the head on her way home from her Pakistan school, Malala was targeted by the Taliban because she publicly advocated for girls' education and attended the school herself. And when she was 15, she almost paid the ultimate prize. And lastly, from establishing the Malala Fund, writing books, and attending workshops, Malala has done amazing work in advocating educational rights for girls and women all across the world. She is a true inspiration and will continue to make this world a better, safer, and healthier place for girls and women.
Very good and well job, Miss Nama and Miss Refuerzo. Also take note that this book has some difficult content and may not be appropriate for younger children unless their parents are comfortable with the harsh and sad Middle Eastern topics. The book doesn't go into great details on what's going on in the part of the world, instead of focusing on Malala and her tale. So did you learn any lesson on the literary what you've read?
Of course, teacher. I think no matter how tough or impossible it may appear, we all have the capacity to alter our circumstances, our lives, our communities, and the world. She reminds us that women and girls are capable of accomplishing everything they set their minds to.
Wonderful, Miss Nama. So on the next topic, can anyone tell me what's Diary of a Young Girl all about?
Teacher, may I?
Go ahead, Mr. Rama.
Thank you, ma'am. So, the Diary of a Young Girl depicts the narrative of her family who live in Frankfurt, Germany, and are forced to flee because of Hitler's and the Nazis' party's treatment of Jews in Europe during World War II. They flee to Amsterdam, where they join other Jews in hiding, but suddenly the diary ends on August 1, 1944.
Good, Mr. Rama. So did you pick up any lesson while reading the literary then?
Of course, ma'am. This book has many important messages, but the most important one is that everyone has the right to live in freedom. I think Anne's tale demonstrate that simply because someone are of a different religion or race, they should not be treated differently. this was demonstrated by Holocaust atrocious treatment of Jews. Her diary reveals some details that most people are unaware of, such as how those who are in hiding were constantly concerned about being discovered and punished.
But did you know that the writings of Anne Frank have sparked debate throughout the years? But not for the reason you may imagine. Anne's diary has passage in which she exhibits interest and autonomy, which is perfectly normal for a teen girl. So the passage is actually more amusing than pornographic because the book contains sexual material and homosexual undertones, according to a complaint. So, well, class, I hope you learned some insightful learnings on today's lesson. That's all for today. Thank you. Class dismissed.
Wait lang.